The sun beat down relentlessly. Dust swirled, a hazy curtain in the air. A young cheetah, barely more than a cub, lay trapped. His leg, a mangled mess, throbbed with pain. He had been careless, too eager for an easy meal. Drawn by the scent of a plump spring hare, he hadn't seen the cruel jaws of the trap lying hidden in the grass. Now, fear tightened its grip. The savage kingdom offered no mercy. He tugged desperately, muscles straining, but the trap held firm. Panic surged, hot and suffocating. Every instinct screamed at him to break free, but the iron teeth bit deeper. The smell of blood, his own, filled the air. The sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Yet for the young cheetah there was only the growing darkness of despair. His heart pounded with a primal fear, a symphony of survival against impossible odds. The Savage Kingdom, a place of breathtaking beauty and terrifying brutality. Towering acacia trees cast long shadows across the parched earth. Ancient baobabs stood like silent sentinels, their gnarled branches reaching towards the heavens. But beneath the surface lay a constant struggle for survival. Every rustle of leaves, every snapping twig could herald danger. Predators stalked the land, their eyes gleaming with primal hunger. The young cheetah, weakened and vulnerable, felt the gaze of unseen eyes upon him. His breath came in ragged gasps. The relentless sun had sapped his strength, leaving him parched and desperate. He licked the dew that gathered on the metal trap, a meager respite from the searing thirst that clawed at his throat. The taste of iron filled his mouth, a bitter reminder of his predicament. As night fell, the temperature plummeted. The young cheetah shivered, his thin frame offering little protection against the chill wind. Hunger gnawed at his belly, a deep, insistent ache. He had always relied on his speed, his agility to catch his prey. Now his greatest assets had become his prison. The thought of the succulent gazelle, the plump spring hare, only intensified his agony. Sounds of the night surrounded him, the eerie calls of nightjars, the distant howl of a lone jackal. The savage kingdom came alive under the cloak of darkness, a symphony of predators and prey, each playing their part in the eternal dance of life and death. His senses, sharpened by desperation, detected the faintest tremor in the earth. The smell carried on the wind confirmed his worst fears. A predator was approaching. Section 4, A Glimmer in the Darkness. Two emerald eyes pierced the darkness, burning with hunger. A hyena, its powerful shoulders and sloping back silhouetted against the moonlit sky, approached cautiously. It circled him slowly, its tongue lolling out, tasting the air. The young cheetah snarled, a feeble attempt to ward off the intruder, but the hyena sensed his weakness. It edged closer, drawn by the smell of blood and desperation. This was the savage kingdom's brutal reality. To survive, one must exploit the weakness of others. Suddenly, a deep rumble shook the ground. The hyena's head snapped up, its ears pricked. The rumble grew louder, resolving into the unmistakable sound of approaching elephants. The hyena hesitated, its gaze darting between the approaching giants and the trapped cheetah. The elephants, matriarch leading the way, were a force to be reckoned with. The hyena, weighing its options, decided on a hasty retreat. Section 5, Legacy of the Savage Kingdom. The young cheetah watched as the hyena slunk away, disappearing into the night. He was too weak to celebrate his temporary reprieve. The encounter had taken its toll, leaving him drained and trembling, but as the first rays of dawn painted the sky in hues of gold and rose, he felt a surge of hope. He had survived the night. He was still alive. The Savage Kingdom was a harsh teacher, but it was also a place of resilience and unexpected grace. The elephant's unwitting saviors had reminded him that even in the darkest moments, hope could bloom. With renewed determination, he began to gnaw at the log that held the trap. He had to free himself. He had to survive. The legacy of the Savage Kingdom, etched in the very air he breathed, demanded it.